Hey guys, this is Josh with Call the Tenderfoot. I want to talk to you guys today about Esau from the Bible. You know, a lot of times we think about the whole story of Jacob and Esau, and we look at Jacob mainly in the Bible, but as I was sitting there, I felt like God was telling me that there's a lot that I can learn from Esau, one of the things that I learned from Esau was the fact that he knew who he was. A lot of times in this day and age, we have these people out there that want to just kind of climb the corporate ladder and, rise to the next level of power and stuff like that. But you sit there and you look at Esau, and he knew he was. They talk about him being a man of the open country or the open field and in the Bible, and you sit there and go, he knew he was a country boy and a hunter, and not only that, but it talks about like how much of a skilled hunter he was. And if anyone has done any hunting, that in order to be called a skilled hunter, it means that you've taken time and dedicated your life to kind of perfecting the ways of becoming a hunter, and the discipline that it takes and the work ethic that it takes to become a skillful hunter. So you sit there and you look at Esau, and God kind of talks, I feel like in the Bible, he talks about a lot of the good things that Esau has, like his work ethic, his drive to become, a good skilled hunter. Another thing that I can't help but sit there and look at is, he did have a good work ethic. It talks about later on how Jacob comes back because he's afraid of his older brother Esau because he stole the birthright. And by this time there had been time that had passed, but basically by the time it comes back around, Esau had taken his livestock and multiplied it greatly. And basically it talks about how he's over 400 men basically when they come to meet with Jacob and stuff. And so, to have 400 men it shows that you have a work ethic and you have leadership qualities and, the ability to take something and make it multiply. And so, if you sit there and look at Esau, there's a lot of good stuff like work ethic and becoming a skilled hunter and just getting out in the outdoors, I think another thing that Esau tells us is, you sit there and you look at his life, and he knew who he was. He wasn't someone who was fake. He knew who he was as a person. He knew what his values were, and yeah, he was passionate, and he became angry when Jacob stole from him. But at the end of the day, I think he realized that his relationship with his family is the most important. So for him to be able to forgive Jacob for basically stealing his entire inheritance shows that he knows, that relationships are the most important thing with people. Money and power can come for those that want it, but at the end of the day, how you treat people, the love that you have in your heart, that's what matters. And so, those are just a couple small things that I've been thinking about as I looked at the story of Jacob and Esau, and